Satisampajanya. Anyone know what is the meaning of Sampajanya? Actually, Sampajanya is what we call, when the Buddha said that the way is built by 8 lines, 8 fold paths. So the 7th one, we call it right mindfulness. Actually, when he say right wisdom, right thinking, right, so he reached to the what we call right wisdom. Right mindfulness. So when we ask what does mean right mindfulness, so we talk about Satisampajanya. The meaning of the word Sampajanya is clear understanding. Oh, we call it comprehension. Actually, Sampajanya, it means 4 elements, 4 things that we know when we do something. The first one is knowing what I'm doing now. This is mean to know, for example, I'm walking, sitting, standing, laying down. For example, I ask you what you're doing. What you're doing now?
Listening.
Yeah, but okay, this is one thing. And then also I ask you what is the position of your body?
Sitting.
This is already one thing from Sampajanya. That we know we're walking, we know that we are sitting, we know that we are standing, we know that we lay down, we know what is our position. It doesn't matter, any time during the day we are in any kind of position of the body. When we know it, it means mindfulness is there. Even when we go to sleep, when we lay down, we know that we lay down is also mindfulness. So this is the big position, but we also have small position, moving, touching, turning, lowering, bending or whatever. When we know this is sati, this is mindfulness. When we know what we are doing, this is one thing. Second thing is we know why we are doing it. You know that you are sitting, but you know that you are sitting here and maybe sitting meditation or sitting and listening to me. You know that you are sitting for driving. You know that you are sitting and listening to the teacher in the school. You know why you are doing this action. I know I'm standing for the line, for somewhere, waiting for something. I'm actually standing in the bus now. I know that I'm laying down in the clinic. I don't know. I'm laying down in my bed in my room. I know why I'm doing this action. I know that I'm moving my hand to take the glass. I know that I'm moving my hand to write something. I know that I'm moving my hand to type the computer. I know why I'm doing it. This is the second thing. I know how I'm doing it. I'm sitting cross-legged. I'm sitting with the legs in this position. I know that I'm standing and I'm holding the post in the bus. I know that I'm moving my hand with a pen in my hand. I know that I'm moving my hand with a mouse. I know that I'm sitting on a cushion. I know that I'm sitting in a chair. I'm sitting on a chair in my room. So then you know where you are and what you're doing. And how you're doing. This is the third thing. So we say we know what we're doing, we know why we're doing it, we know how we're doing it, and we know that actually this is body and mind that are doing it. The Buddha said that we are complex of body and mind. What we have inside here, what we have in this complex, we have our body, but we have also our feeling. Sometimes I like something, sometimes I don't like, sometimes neutral. So besides body, I have also feelings. And then we have also memory or perception. So this is part of my mind, like thinking, planning. So this is also part of me inside my mind. And we have also what we call mind object. This is the anger, worry, doubt, loving kindness, good things and bad things. This is also part in my mind. And I have also consciousness. Sometimes my eyes open, but I don't pay attention. When I pay attention to what I see, it means the eyes consciousness coming outside. Actually, the ear all the time is working, But if you ask how many cars running outside, sometimes I don't know. I pay attention to other things. When I wear, the motorcycle run outside, it means the ear consciousness can function. So we have hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, feeling, and thinking consciousness. This is actually also a function of mind. When I can see, my mind thinking about this, I'm thinking about that, or I'm planning like this, or I'm feeling like this. Okay, I can see this, what we call 5 elements which build me. In English we call it 5 aggregates, or in Pali we call it khandha. The Buddha say we are built by 5 elements. For example, if I say about the flower, you see the flower is built by maybe 20 elements. Have this leaf and this and that and that, and then all these things complete a flower. Okay? So human being is complete by 5 elements together. Make them together, became a flower called human being. When I can see this complex, these 5 aggregates sitting now, meditation in the room. Okay. And now, so I know what happened. I know I'm sitting meditation. I know I'm sitting cross-legged. This is 5 aggregates. In this moment, I have full understanding about what I'm doing. This is called Sampajanya. When we talk about to be mindful, actually, I say about I use the sitting, and also the movement of the body. I use only the body, for example. But in this way, I can declare about 4 elements that I can pay attention to them. Body is one of them, and I give example of big body and small body. Second is the feeling. I like, I don't like, I'm neutral. About my mind also, and mind object. So we have 4 foundations of mindfulness. This is the basic things for Vipassana, 4 foundations of mindfulness. And everyone like this, if we can see them in clear understanding of Sampajanya, this is right mindfulness. Actually everything should be very simple, no need to analyze. Sometimes people think that they solve the problem, or if they have any difficulties or some misunderstanding about the life, they have to start to analyze. Even small things, people sitting, sometimes they have pain. They say, if I understand why I have the pain will disappear. If I understand why I have the pain, I will be over the pain. If I understand why I have the pain, I will not suffer from the pain anymore. This is not Vipassana. Vipassana is just to know, I have pain. I don't like the pain. It's a nature thing. Okay? I want to understand why I have the pain. So you see the things in the easy way, in the normal way, not by analyzing and investigation. It's normal things that if we pay attention, also the analyzing will come. But also the analyzing we have to acknowledge. Simple mindfulness. Anyone have a question?
I think it's very difficult. Maybe we are seeing something, tasting something, feeling something, and then maybe we like it, we don't like it, or we are neutral about it. But I have the feeling like even if I know I'm thinking that I'm kind of away from myself, that I'm not any longer connected with my body, even if I know it.
You see, mindfulness is mindfulness. You have certain level of mindfulness, and it's changing all the time. The Buddha says everything is impermanent, and you cannot control it. Every moment it appears as it appears. Sometimes I want even to be mindful, but I cannot be mindful, it makes me unhappy. Change everything. You see, I can tell you that if you practice, if you exercise anything that you want, these things that you will exercise get improved better and better and better. As a nature things, when you are training, when you are practicing anything, these things will improve in you. That's why the Buddha didn't use the word of meditation. He used the word of patipat, training. If you patibat football, you will be better and better every day by football. If you patibat guitar, you will be better and better guitar player. When you patibat drawing pictures, you will be better and better artist. If you patibat sati, mindfulness, your sati, your mindfulness will be better and better. For sure, if you practice drawing, one day better, one day less. Not every day you have perfect drawing, perfect picture, but by the time it will be better and better. After 1 month, after 2 months, after 1 year, you cannot compare to the beginning. If you practice football, I cannot say that every day you win the game. Sometimes maybe you are tired, sometimes maybe your legs problem, sometimes you're upside down. But if you, after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, I'm sure that you will be better than you begin. When you practice mindfulness, for sure, one day like this, one day like this, but as much as you practice more and more and more, it will be better and better and better. And not only the mindfulness will be better, also the concentration will be better. The connecting to who I am, what I am. And then you acknowledge sitting, your body, the cushion and the floor and the room will be one part. Unless you fly more and more connected. Less and less fly and more connected. That's why people sometimes they come to practice meditation or they talk about meditation and say Vipassana, it's not to be with the head on the sky, it's to be with the legs on the ground. So then people go to work with the machine. They be connected with what they are doing. They don't trouble themselves. They make accident in the work. Everywhere people they're driving, they be connected to what they are doing. They're driving. Less and less make accident. That's why we are practicing. We are not practicing for sitting meditation nicely. I am very spiritual person. But how to live the life better. The answer to the question? Bitteschön.
So if I have pain in my legs, pain in my knees, there is no need to do sports, better to practice and to acknowledge and then the pain will cease? No,
not necessarily. Your body is body and mind is mind. Connections between body and mind. With some sickness we have to go to the doctor. It's wrong to say I don't do anything, I only practice meditation and sitting all the day like this. I also, every sometime I go to clowns to take care about me. Yeah, also in the normal doctor, not only the... I don't understand about medicine, but also we go to the normal doctor. It's connections between body and mind. The body depends also on vitamin. It depends also about temperature. We need to do some exercise. Also, we sometimes walking. Also, walking meditation, exercise. You know, even one reason that the monk is making Vrindavan in the morning, going to alms round. It's not only to collect the food. It's also exercise. Sometimes the monk, this is called Tudonga monk. This is the monk traveling. They are traveling in the jungle. So if necessary, for example, if the monk sick, he can make, I don't know, maybe gymnastic or something like this. Physiotherapy. Body is body, mind is mind. Because there is connections between the body and the mind, so sometimes when we take care for our mind, it affects and purify the body also. And when the mind is sick, it affects on the body, so the body also becomes sick. I can tell you that in this case, when the people go to the doctor cannot help them. Whatever medicine you give them, it's not really help them. Sometimes we give them medicine which is hurting and other things, or avoiding, or covering, but not really. We know what is the way to solve the problem. Sometimes very bad, you know. They make operation, no reason. They don't know what to do, so they make operation. They say, you have problem in the spine, the pain, maybe we cut, or they cut the nerve, wanting to stop the pain. But actually the pain not coming from pain, from problem. People coming, they complain, oh, we have pain here, we have pain here. But actually this pain is not really because of the bone. Different reason. I cannot say why special doctor he choose to solve the problem in the easy way. But actually it's not easy way, sometimes make more problem. This is in the case when the sickness is coming from the mind. But sometimes also we miss vitamin, we miss this. So the body is made by 4 elements. First element is the vitamin. Second element is the temperature. Third, what we call karma. This is the psychology of karma. Yeah, the third thing is we call karma. This is psychosomatic, what we call. And the fourth element is mind. What does mean mind? Mind means strong concentration, the power of concentration. Because sometimes the people, they don't need to eat long time. If they practice strong concentration, they can take the energy from the universe and feed the body. They are doing something like we call fasting. Fasting. This is many people they do. This is not considered as Vipassana. It's considered about people practicing concentration. Actually, this is what happens if someone gets enlightenment, because one condition is that the concentration very, very high. Automatically you don't eat sometimes. After the Buddha get enlightenment, 49 days he didn't eat. Just because the concentration was very, very high, so
aber das hat eben damit
energy from the universe. So it's about, we need to take care for the body and we need to take the mind care.
You forget the food. When you eat the wrong food, you also can have pain.
This is the first one I said, vitamin. I call it vitamin. Yeah. Food, this is the food. Yeah. This is what I mean. For you, if you take something rotten or problem in the stomach.
The modern food is not so easy to take for our bodies, and that's my experience, that it makes a lot of different pain. And
yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Affect body, affect the mind, and mind affect the body. Correct, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Because it's not only food is one thing that happens to the body and effect on us, but also when I get hurt, ouch! You see, the body gets hurt. And then, I don't like it. Maybe anger, worry coming up. So the body, pain in the body, create in the mind fear. Okay? So that's right what you say about it. That's why I say food, vitamin I call it. It is that one. Correct. Okay. I think you're already tired. We have enough time. Next meeting we can ask more questions. Okay. Thank you very much. Good enough.